it's Friday night. Welcome to Friday Night Crafting. And I'm going to be using up some scraps, but also talking to you about how you can use one style of layout and make a gazillion cards. Scientific fact, of course. Gazillions. Oh dear, why do we say these words? Anyway, so I've got some various scraps on here. Now, please don't get put off if you are a beginner stamper and perhaps you may not have scraps like these, because I've been stamping a long time and I stamp nearly every day. Okay, I've come to think of it, I've stamped nearly every day for the last 2 years. So I end up with a lot of pretty scraps. So please don't feel intimidated and don't feel put off. Any patterned paper, any cardstock can be used for this. Not even necessarily Stampin' Up product, because I know I have lots of followers who are not necessarily huge Stampin' Up aficionados and customers. You use your own products, that's absolutely fine. Obviously, if you do see products that you see me using and you like them and you'd like to buy them, then I'm your gal. Just saying. Right, so before we get started, let's talk about card sketches. And probably the easiest thing to do is to actually sketch it out for you. I'm just trying to think what I should do that on. Actually, I might do it on a piece of cardstock here. So I would suggest that you kind of take the essence of what I'm about to sketch and you adapt it for your size cardstock. So here in the UK, our cardstock measures approximately 4 inches by, what's that, 5 3/4 ish. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, 3/4. All right, so this is the average card size in the UK. Now, let me just compare that with the average card size in the States, because I often get asked about this. So 4 1/4. So yours is a little bit what I call squatter. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4 there, by 5 1/2. So yours would end there. Okay, so that's your in the States. So this tends to be USA, this tends to be UK, Australia. Now someone will tell me if Canada also has this sizing as well. This is our European kind of sizing. So that's just a basic difference. I just want to show you the difference between the two, because I do get asked for like inches sizes, because your cardstock works better in inches. Right, so what I'm here to talk to you about today is one basic card design that can be used in numerous ways. And I've just lost the lid. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I just first failed the day. Okay, so what we're going to do is a design that is basically what I call the L shape. Okay, the L shape. So it's an element going down and then an element going across, like so. Now, if you would like to put some kind of focal point here, that's fine too. Okay, and also if you want to do some kind of like background to that, that's fine too. Okay, but what I'm suggesting is that this basic L shape is really helpful when you're making cards, either for the first time, or if you're very experienced but you are just really struggling to kind of figure out placement. All right, stick with the L. Now, as I said, if you may decide, oh, I just want a little bit of detail in the background, that's fine. You may go for a bit of, incidental, background detail, but that is not the focal point. The focal point really is the L. All right, so moving on, I'll just say a very quick hello to everyone who's watching on the live and say please do share this out with your friends if you've got friends who perhaps are sitting on their lonesome tonight and want a bit of company and, you know, want to have a bit of a chat to you. Invite them in. Hello, good morning, Miss Vicky. Hi, Ivy, Mindy, Anne, Kelly, Karen, Glenna, Cindy, Susan, Elizabeth, Roberta, Kim. Hello, my darling Kim. Oh my goodness, congratulations for making it onto the what's it called, artisan design team. I'm so proud of you. If anybody doesn't follow Kim Fee, you so need to follow Kim Fee, guys. She makes the most elegant, beautiful cards. Please follow her. Laurie Goodwin, Anne Garthwaite, Jan, Cindy Nassau, hello. Okay, can you tell it's Friday night? I'm a bit chilled out, you know, it's the weekend. Sheila is going to play cards. Okay, Sheila, go win some money, Sheila. No, I know you don't play for money. Who else is on here? Hello, Miss Bev. Lovely to see you. Good morning. Melissa. Claire's blowing up balloons. Oh my goodness. Hi, Jackie. Hi, anybody who I've not mentioned. Right, actually, Kim, I have to say, slightly inspired by something you did the other night because it reminded me of this shape. Now, Kim puts this shape to very good use. Also, my upline, Monica Gale, uses this shape. Not all the time, occasionally. But to be honest, when you know about it, you will probably notice it a bit more. So if you go on Pinterest, if there are just card designers that you follow and you wanting to kind of break down what it is about their cards that you like, follow and try and figure out if you spot this design. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to should I turn my bit of paper over? It's a bit cleaner. Well, I'll refer back to it in a second. So I'm just going to go through and choose. I think I'll choose something a little bit plain to start off with. Kind of plain, you know, compared to that. Let's have a look. What else have I got here? Oh, I've got a seashell-y one. No, I won't choose that. And actually, I will have that. You know what? You know what I say? If you're going to make one card, you may as well make 2 or 3 or 4. So let's do that. I've got a whole pile of scraps to my right. And I also have a box of scraps as well that I can call on. So I'm just looking to see if I've got something long. There we go. That's not bad, is it? For a start, there we go. Got a bit of an L thing going on here already. We need something sort of peachy, orangey, perhaps. Maybe not. Don't know. Let's see what we can do with these. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, okay. I don't know if we will use these. I'm just kind of placing them on just to see what happens. Got a bit of orange going on here. Maybe we can use elements of this. I cut that maybe. Okay. I'm just going to grab my scrap box. Oh, hi, Lorraine. You keep getting bumped off. No way. Hi, Janine. You're on the train with ear pods. Can't hear a thing, but wanted to say hello. Everyone say hi to Janine. Okay. Well, those ear pods can't be very good if you can't hear. Right, I'm just fine. Look, I find pretties, you see, in my scrap box. I get distracted. Can't let my scrap box distract me, guys. Right, I need some more strip. Something I can cut a strip from. Oh, that's quite nice. What else? Oh, yeah, might be able to get a strip out of that. Who else has a junk thing that looks like this? Get that out. Ooh, tags. Okay, might use one of those. I don't know. I think I need more scraps. Okay, let's see. Oh, I quite like the idea of a stripe on floral. Oh, I'm a bit addicted to stripes and florals at the moment. Let's cut myself a 2.5 centimetre strip there. How is everybody doing? What are you doing this weekend? I'm going to be doing some cooking. We have our church lunch on Sunday, so going to be gearing up for that. Oh, I just spotted this. Now, will that go on there? Oh no. You know what? I might try that. Bit crazy, but you know, why not, hey? Let's go for another 2 centimetre strip on that one. Cut that there. And I spotted a little bit of gold earlier. Where's it gone? Here. Maybe we can use that to... I'm going to cut that in half. I'm going to make good use of that. This has actually been cut out with the stitching around it now, so I can't remember what dye it's from, but anyway, we'll make use of that. Look, see, this is a way to make it go further. Cut it in half. Do that and do that. Okay, right, that's grand for that one. And so I won't need that. Got my strip for that one. Now, what about what's going on here? What's going on? Got that. Now, I picked this out. This is an old tag that I did. So I might just deconstruct this a little bit. There we go. Pull this up a bit. So there's my little wee focal point. Not a little wee one, it's quite a big one. And I wouldn't mind some more purpley sort of strips in there. I wonder if I can cut some off. That's a bit too close. Let me just see if I've got some. I sometimes have scraps of one sheet wonders that I've started cutting up. Let me just see what I've got in here. Ooh, there's a bit. See, told you. Ooh, there's some more scraps in there. Ooh, pretties. Ooh. It's like an Aladdin's cave, this box. Right, that'll do. I'm trying not to kind of cut into anything new. I'm trying to genuinely use up some scraps here. What have I got on my side of me? Oh, got that. Let's use a bit of that as well. That's the copper left over from yesterday. I'm going to cut a few strips of that. See how we can use this. Might even use some ribbon. That's a good excuse. Got plenty of that needs using. Right, what are we doing? Purplies. Ooh, got a bit of fresh freesia ribbon. Oh, I've just spotted. I've got some of that old. Ooh, who remembers fresh fig? Got a bit of that. Still on a reel up there. It's quite nice. Actually, I think I'll leave it there. That's fine. Right, I'm going to grab myself a wee card base. Rich raspberry. Do I want that? No, I don't. I want blackberry bliss. Do I have blackberry bliss? No, I might need to cut myself one. Or have I got a fresh freesia? Let's get one of those out. There we go. How's everyone doing? You all right? You're all still with me? Okay, let's put a little bit of blackberry bliss around the edge of this. Or we can do a wee bit of stamping. Let's see what's on my desk. Ooh, This is from yesterday, so I'll choose something that I didn't use yesterday. Oh, Janine's jumping off the train. Yes, do that carefully, Janine. Right, has anyone asked me a question? So I've had my head down for the last 5 minutes. Hi, Kay. Lovely to see you. Ivy. You got 3 or 4 or 5 junk. Mindy's eating birthday cake. Is it your birthday today, Mindy? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so rubbish. Happy birthday, my darling. Oh, Mindy. Sorry I didn't clock that. I should have asked you for colours. I'll do that next week. Oh, and it's Jackie's birthday as well this month. Oh, man. Wow, so we had Sheila with her 75 and we've had Mindy with 65. That's awesome. Although you'd never know it with these two women. Some of you may not have met these ladies. Not that I've met them in real life, but I've met them on Zoom. But honestly, if you ever met them or chatted to them, you would not believe that they are the age they say they are. No. I'm not sure if I actually believe them. Right, going all a bit grungy there with that one. Then just getting a little bit of colour onto here and just doing a little bit of vignetting around the edges. Hi, Laurie. Laurie's stamping as she's watching me. Awesome, Laurie. Susan's going to be 60. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to be able to keep up with all these. Please remind me. I should write it in my diary. But then I need to write something to remind me to look in my diary. So that's rubbish. I know what. I'll write it on a post-it note and stick it in front of me. But my post-it note's gone. Oh. Nope. I did have post-it notes in front of me. Where are they all gone? Oh, here we go. Right, what was it? Mindy, send me your colours later. And I'll have to do that on Tuesday. And then Susan. Oh, what did Susan say she was going to be? Betty, what? No. Oh my goodness, congratulations and happy birthday, Betty. Thank you for all your support. So appreciated. I think some of you guys are just going to end up with birthday cards for me because I'm not sure if I'm going to... No, Betty's just amazing. I'm going to have to do her something special. Right, hold on. Oh, Susan is 60 on Saturday. On Wednesday. So Betty... Oh, you know what? I might just have to come on tomorrow and do something. Oh, my days. You haven't replied for a long time. No. I know you watch, though. I do know you watch. Yeah, no. Your support is so appreciated. Betty. Okay. So, oh, no, it doesn't need to be as long as that. Let's chop that down a bit. So, that can go on there. And I think I'm just going to get on and stick this down because I haven't got time to be faffing around tonight with all these. Birthday, Betty and Mindy and Susan. So one way you can wish everybody happy birthday is on Artful Stampin Space. There is a December birthday area. So just post a picture of a birthday card and consider yourself wished. So. Oh yes, Kathy, you've got to give me plenty of time. Now, I have to just put a disclaimer. For you to receive something from me, you got to be quite well known to me, and it's got to be a special one. So Kathy, yes, you do qualify because you come into my Zooms. So I need to have actually seen your face. Actually, in this case, Betty, I don't know if you've... Oh yes, no, I think you came into a Zoom. Yes, I have met you. We certainly have corresponded for a couple of years, haven't we? So I know you that well enough. Right, there we go. So that's the copper going on. Now I'm not sure if it's a good idea for me to stick that whole flower because it's kind of, we're losing out on that detail of the line. So I'm going to just see if I can take this off. This was made a while ago. I've got a funny feeling I may have rescued this back off somebody I actually gifted. So this was on a chocolate box, and I wonder if I gifted it to one of my family members and then like thought, oh no, they're just going to chuck it in the bin, so I'll rescue it back. Does that ever happen to you? Where you make something and you're like, oh, they're going to throw it away. I'm just going to rescue it. Oh dear, aren't we crazy? Right, I like the idea of that layering that on top of there. That's quite cool. Get me glue dots out for that. I might have to find them first. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry if I don't get round to sending a card because there are so many more of you than there are of me. So that'll do. Pop that there. Stick that down. I think these need a bit of bling. I'm just holding that down because unfortunately I did use hot glue with this flower, so it's quite bulky. So I'm just gonna have to hold it until it's really stuck down. Or I might get out my second fingers. You know what my second fingers are? I couldn't resist using this copper dots because the that little hint of copper. I know it's probably not showing up very well in the light here, but the copper is lovely. There we go. Just going to stick that on there to hold it into place. Go on there, can't it? I met a lady actually through Catherine the other day whose birthday is either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or something, very, very close to Christmas. And she said her mum was really good at keeping everything separate. And then I think she said her daughter was born on the same day as well. Her own daughter, you know. So it's 2 birthdays in the family that were just before Christmas. But yeah, I think it must be difficult. Just to try and keep it a little bit special. Okay, so I'll just put that one aside to glue for a second. So this one's very similar in that we've got this metallic aspect to it. And I'm just going to arrange that like so there. Now, this has already got that lovely kind of red focal point there. So I'm wondering whether just pop this one down first. Which is a bit, I'm going to cut it. I don't think I need as much of it. Pop that there. You know what, I'm just going to stick it down. Just do it, Ruth. Just do it. There we go. Oh, thank you, Jane. Yeah, they were very striking, the projects, the black and gold projects. Yeah. What did Esther call her? What's that? Oh, they set up 2 tables. Oh, that's lovely. I do have some friends who, if their birthday's in December, they kind of do a half birthday celebration and tend to celebrate, you know, do something. You know, this it's more to do with doing things rather than gifting, because the weather's better here in the UK. So you can do more outdoor things, which is a nice idea, I think. Okay, there we go. There's my L shape done. Now I'm thinking, you see, that's already got a really pretty kind of focal point there. And I'm wondering if just a sentiment would be nice, or also just a little bit of extra stamping around the place, or some, I'm wondering, what about some foliage? That might be nice. Oh, I've got some, what colour's that? Oh, that's more gold. Oh, that's a bit of a glare. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to cut some of these out. Oh, Janice, are you still feeling rubbish? Oh, no. You've had a bit of a rough week, haven't you? Right. I don't know. The more I'm looking at this, I just feel like I really could do with like a focal point flower there. And I'm thinking of cheating and bringing on some paper flowers from my stash. No. They need using up. Oh, is that pink or red? Oh no, that's pink. I do have a jar of red somewhere. Yeah, that's red. Right. Who else loves jars? I love being able to see things. Oh, that's a nice one. I like layering things as well. These date back to pre-Stampin' Up days. Just love my Prima flowers. And other paper flowers. Hi, Linda. Right, I think I'm happy with that. I'm just going to give up on that poinsettia. Can't speak. And just cover that up, I think, and just go for it. Right, let's get a bit of a real red. Is that real red? Yes, it is real red. Tie nicely with that. Right, I wonder if I can stamp something directly on there. Just want something little. Oh, just trying to think. Merry Christmas. That little Merry Christmas might fit on there. Oh yeah, that'll do. Okay, let's get that sentiment in there. Of course, you don't have to do it as a Christmas card. You could do whatever you want. It's just because I've kind of got that vibe going on with it. So I thought I'd make this into a Christmas card. Bit of an alternative one there. Get this one going. Oh, your birthday's the day after my husband. Yeah, my husband is in December. Actually, I just thought Monday I might be out because it's his birthday. There's me going, yeah, I'll stamp something on Monday. We'll see. Although this is turning out to be a busy month for him work-wise, so I'm not quite sure how much time he's got to chill out just yet. Thinking this could just do a little bit of tweezerage. Oh, I've got glue on my fingers. Right, just a little tease, just to make them look a little bit more 3D. I do love this punch because when you punch it, you get the leaves going in the two directions automatically, which is so useful. Oh, that's nice. I like that. So you can branch out of the L a little bit. You know, if the L is just there as a bit of a starting off point, a jumping point, what's it called? A diving point. But if you find that, you know, by sticking to it too strictly, you're a little bit limited, that's fine. It's just to get those creative juices flowing. And for those of you, as I said, who are perhaps beginner card makers looking for a simple layout, this is great. And you can use, you know, you can use packaging, you could use a magazine picture, you know, as your background, and just get another piece of paper to be your kind of your L's, you know. I know Martina uses chocolate packaging quite often, like cake packaging that's got foil on it, and you know, you don't need to start out with lots of expensive stuff. You can rummage in your kitchen, see what you can find. But I would say a trimmer is one of those really helpful items that if you can invest in one of those, they're really, really helpful. Right, and good glue. Good glue. Right, so that's number 2 done. Let's go to this one now. So this is very floral, which it's very me. Now this was done, if you're interested in knowing how to do this technique, this was done using a embossing folder. So in order to use an embossing folder, you need one of those cool machines that, you know, whip them through. And using what's called re-inkers. So when you buy the ink pads from Stampin' Up, sorry, I'm fussing around under here, trying to get my, well, actually these are Tom's slippers, put my slippers back on because my feet are cold. Yeah, so re-inkers are what you use to re-ink your ink pad. So once your ink pad goes a bit dry, you can just put more ink on there. So this technique was used putting it re-inker directly onto the embossing folder, giving it a spritz and shutting it, putting it through, and hey presto, you end up with this. Oh, actually, I think I prefer that side. You end up with this really cool effect. So seeing as we've got the dark blues happening here, I'm thinking a bit of that. And I think not to use that again, because that's quite a lot. I'm thinking just maybe a strip of this. Because I think I don't want to cover up too much of that lovely floral. So let's go with that. And oh, it's not even straight. Oh, Ruth, come on. Right, let's try that again. I'm just going to line it up with the line on the side there. Try again. Better. That's better. Okay. Well, it's not perfect, but it is better. Right, let's do a little fishtail in there. It's quite cute. And I'm thinking a nice flower here. Let's see if the gold goes again. Ooh, gold is not too bad. That's looking nice. Let's see what yellow and green flowers I've got. Oh my goodness, these bring back such happy memories, these flowers. Esther and I used to absolutely drool over these. Oh, look at that colour. Just stunning. Oh no, it doesn't show up so well. I like that one, I think. Right, I need a centre for that. Move it up a bit. Now, if you want to talk technical, why is it this L works? I think it's because you end up with a point on your card which is a natural kind of focal point, and you've got lines coming to meet that focal point. Also, if you know anything about the rule of thirds and also power points on a piece of artwork, here, this is one of the power points. So visually. So that's why I think this design really is fantastic. And it stands the test of, you know, all kinds of different designs, really. So let's just grab, oh, look at these. Look, they're all stuck together. A whole watch of them. Let's just get that apart. So I'm sorry I'm using some non-Stampin' Up product for those of you who are Stampin' Up purists. But I also like to do this to show how beautifully Stampin' Up products do go with other companies, because they're just such high quality products. See how many times I can say the word product in a sentence. Yes, it's handmade, not Hallmark, absolutely. But, you know, it's nice to get the lines straight. Especially if my dad's receiving a card, he likes the lines straight. Right, put extra glue when you're sticking embossed cardstock, because all those ridges make it that you need a little bit of extra glue. Okay, I love this navy outline. Just absolutely frames it, doesn't it? So give that a really good. Now, I wouldn't mind actually curling. What if that'll curl back a bit? Or a little trick I saw on now was it, who was it? It was Martin's Mayhem, if you don't follow him. He did this cool thing where actually it was on one of the layers. He sort of folded it back. But I'm just going to do it on there as a little interesting thing. And I wonder if I could almost do it on here as well, just to create a bit of extra interest, you know, just put it in there. So there we go. Hello, Miss Phoebe. Who else is here? Mary. Hi, Mary. Right. Stick that there. Put my little fold in. Just, it's really interesting where you can get little details in. Now, for those of you who are not into grungy vintage, you'll be like, why has she folded that over? Don't overthink it, guys. Don't worry about it. It's just one of those. Just actually, I wonder whether I can leave it so I don't even have to stick it. Just move that up a bit, because I've just realised I've got to stick that flower somewhere. There we go. Right, put a bit of glue on here, peeps. Let's go. I bought that embossing folder because of Ruth and I haven't used it. Phoebe, get it out right now. You need to get your embossing folder out, Phoebe, and 3 reinkers that you love. Now, if you don't have reinkers, possibly the way to do it is you can put ink directly to the embossing folder and give it a spritz. The way that we get this lovely watercolour effect was the spritzer. The addition of water really helped to kind of move those colours around. So you received a new Stampin' Emboss machine. Ooh! Did you need a new Stampin' Emboss machine? How do you like it compared to the Sizzix? Linda, let's have an honest review here. Right, get my little gems out again. Ooh, I'll pop that gold one in there. Oh, perfecto. Just feel like it needs a little bit of threadage or something. Oh no, I can't. I don't want to put silver and gold on there. Oh, I want to cut this in half. Will it do it? Oh, it's tricky. Okay, I should do it that side. I'm going to have to sit down. Just trying to fray this a bit because I want a very light effect. Very kind of ethereal. more of it's coming off in my hands, but there we go. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. Look, it's coming. Just going to work it a bit. Okay. Although I've just thought, how am I going to get it underneath there? But let me just peel some of this back ready for when I need to do it. Ah, get back. There we go. Oh, I've got glue on my hands as well. That doesn't help. Right. I think I might just tie this in a knot just to make it easier to glue down. Oh my word. Okay. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Just a little bit of froth. I did have a tiny bit of lace. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Some from this tag. Take this apart. Night, Esther. Oh, I got Linda's the other day as well. Thank you, Linda. And anyone else that sent me a Christmas card as well. I have had some. I'm kind of like, I put them in a pile because May and I are going to sort Christmas in our house next week. We're going to have a little break from some of our home education stuff and start doing Christmas things. So I was going to put away some of my other ornaments and just get Christmas stuff out. So, and then start thinking of how I'm going to hang Christmas cards up. Because, of course, this is going to be the first Christmas in our new house. So, there we go. Right. I think I'm done. So, just to recap, we were looking at one layout, one card template, whatever way you want to call it. One base point. Sorry, I'm just trying to tidy up around me. One inspiration. An idea to use your card scraps, your paper scraps, anything you've got lying around the house scraps. Okay, so we went for this L kind of idea. So the first one that I did was this one with this handmade. This was a background that I did. I think I did this in a Reinkas class actually. I found them the other day and thought, when did I make those? And then I remembered later on it was a Reinkas class, a class that I did on using Reinkas. So we made these gorgeous kind of like squishy backgrounds. Oh, I'm going to need a little gem in there. Oh, it's going to have to be done. Let's have a look. Where are we? Need a gold one. Just a little teeny one, because, you know, can't have naked flower centres, can we? yeah, so these backgrounds were just literally Whisper White or Very Vanilla, I can't even remember which, and water and ink squished into them. You can use whatever you want. Then just cut some strips. It doesn't matter what size, but you're looking at sort of about, so if you take the width of your card and about not more than 1/5, I would say, of the width. That's what I would say that these strips should be. Or thinner, and then build them up like I did with this one. And then if you want to put a focal point, you can do. Now this one is a little bit more detailed, obviously. It's got a lot of colours in the background, but don't let that put you off. By using a very strong colour or contrast, it can still work. Okay, so there we go. Hope that gives you some inspiration. Gel plates, yes, that would be fantastic for creating this. Yeah, where's Navarana when you need her? She's super into her using her jelly plate. There we go. I'll keep a copy of the sketch layout. Oh, there we go. Right, I know I'll do that there. If anyone wants to do a little bit of a screenshot, you can do. And actually, what I'll do is I'll take a photo of this and put it on Artful Stampin Space alongside pictures of these cards so that you've got a bit of a reference there as well. All right, and I'm going to try and do these not every Friday, but my focus, I'm trying to just on Fridays, at least at some point, talk about things that a beginner stamper would find helpful. Now, interestingly enough, last Friday, I completely forgot about it. However, it was doing a Stamp One Sheet Wonder, which is a technique which I think everybody can do with, you know, with just some reasonable stamp sets. So there we go. Oh, you're missing it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Of course you could. You don't have to use flowers at all. I actually nearly put a deer, I think, on this one. I was thinking about putting the deer there. So no, of course you don't have to do flowers. It's just the idea of a focal point. The other thing you can do is actually no flowers at all and just do your sentiment. You know, you could do a sentiment there, maybe a circular one. I don't know what, let's just stick that there so you can see that. Yeah. And also, if you want to perhaps keep a notebook, actually just draw it out in real size for whatever card base you tend to use. That sometimes is helpful because then you can sort of, you know, grab things and go, oh, okay, yes, I need a bit of this and I need a bit of that, and, you know, will help. There we go. Right, thank you so much, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see how I go tomorrow. I might pop on tomorrow because it sounds like I've got to catch up on some special birthdays. So there we go. Right, have a lovely weekend, everybody, and see you guys at some point. And happy card making. Lots of love to you all. Thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up on the way out, and do share this out with any of your friends. Take care. God bless. Yes, it would work in landscape too. Yes, you could even turn it that way, or you can have it that way, or you can have it that way, but then do it that way too. Of course it can. Yeah, all kinds of ways. Yeah. Bye, everybody.